What's going? This JK. I'm with Tampa checking in the Industry Most Wanted podcast.
Yo, this 9A Lil Pat. Shout out Tampa, Industry Most Wanted podcast.
JK. Definition, AK. Yeah, nigga talking about some beef. We send that nigga overseas. Got my partner banging C. We who them niggas wanna be. Ain't squashing. If it's something to start, we pilot.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are back on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Boom!
Industry's Most.
And I got two special guests checking in today, man. These guys are out here working. They are on their grind. You know what I'm saying? That's why they right here on Industry's Most Wanted, man. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Appreciate y'all being here. I like that jacket. That thing hard, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope. Give me some love. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Give me some love. Boom. Thank you guys for both being here today. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Introduce yourself.
What's going? This JK. I'm from Social Circle, Georgia. Yeah. And we trying to go up Paper Connection.
I know that's right. You doing your thing. Big facts. Introduce yourself, fam.
So this Lil Pat, man. Shout out PCE. Shout out Industry Most Wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, thank you again for being here today. We got a lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying? It's important that people understand your journey. That's why we got to sit down and do these interviews and stuff like that. So we're going to start over here with JK, man. Like, you from Atlanta, the Atlanta area, born and raised?
Nah, I'm like 30 minutes away. But
okay.
Like, yeah.
Got you. Where exactly did you grow up?
I grew up, really, I'm from Madison, Georgia. It's a small town. And then I moved to Social Circle, Georgia. So really, I raised in Social Circle.
Yes.
For all my life, really.
Is that like a small area as well?
Very small, yeah. Very small.
Do you appreciate coming from a small area?
I do.
Yeah.
It's real love down there.
Yeah.
Real love.
Absolutely. I think that's what you get when you get into these small cities and towns. You gain more love from people because everybody kind of knows each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you come to a big city like Atlanta, boy, like you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. What about you, fam? Where you grew up at?
I'm from Social Circle, born and raised.
Okay, is that how you guys connected? Are you kin? Are you related? Or are you just fam, like through friendship?
We ain't blood, but we blood.
You blood.
Yeah.
I understand. Hey, sometimes
music.
them relationships be tighter than your own blood, and that's facts. What about you growing up out there? Do you appreciate growing up out in a smaller area?
I mean, it come with good and bad because like small town it be a lot of hate, but it also be a lot of love too.
Yeah.
And you just gotta watch us around. Like, feel me, like
Facts.
You got to keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
That's what this world is about, man. Like, you can't trust nobody. You could have someone that look like the sweetest little old lady walking up on you, and she could be the one that's about to get you or set you up, slick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I don't never try to look at people that way, but we just in that type of world. You just don't know who's got what going on in their mind. You know what I'm saying? When did music become that passion for you?
Really? I took off, like, we started getting real serious 2020. That's when we got real serious. They told me, keep going. I had my boy Wendell by my side.
Yeah.
Through the journey, and my boy Rashawn by my side.
Yeah.
Making me go up. And without them, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I have a lot of artists who music was an outlet for them to keep them from getting in trouble, being in the streets. Is that for you as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Music saved your life, per se. That's what I hear a lot.
Like, if I got some problems, I really go rap.
Yeah.
Put it in the mic instead of just.
Facts. Going out there doing some knucklehead stuff that's going to get you in trouble. What about you? Is music an outlet for you?
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. Like, cause I don't like you can talk to the microphone all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, like really.
So let's take it back to when you guys first started doing music, because people have to respect your journey, right? Because you didn't wake up one day and get to where you're at right now. You've had to work hard to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This business takes blood, sweat, tears, money, all that. About what age did music become a passion for you?
I say 17.
Okay.
17.
So you were still in high school?
Yeah, I was still in high school.
Yeah. So why music? You know, of everything else you could be doing in the world, why music?
Music it got a strong. I don't know. I've been like doing crazy stuff like dancing.
Yeah.
All that when I was little.
Yeah.
And then the music, I just tried it. And then I was just like, oh yeah, this fun.
Yeah.
But I wasn't good. I just kept going though.
Yeah.
Kept practicing, listening to my favorite artists. And then I just started getting better.
Absolutely.
And I just started loving it.
I don't think we good at anything at first.
Nah.
You know, like you go back and listen to probably the first song or second song you recorded and you're like, man, I've gotten so much better since then. But that's a part of the process.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. What about you? I mean, what made you decide that, you know, music was a route you wanted to go out of everything you could have did in the whole world?
I ain't gonna cap. Like, I ain't start out rapping. Like, I started out making beats. You feel me? Like,
Oh, okay. That's hard.
and it just, I was always around rappers.
Yeah.
So I like, shit.
I might as well be one too.
I'm gonna try it. So I tried it. And then I ain't gonna like I fell in love with it. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, it ain't nothing better because musical art. You feel me? Like,
100%. I agree, man. Like, and I think it's important when you are an artist, you have to have other stuff going on because, especially in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Because
sure.
we ain't making no money in the beginning. So you might have to have a job, or you might have to have other hustles, or you might have to be in school, whatever it is. You started out producing. How did you get into doing that?
my angle, like my partner Keon, like shout out KG, like
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even be doing music if it
Yeah.
weren't for him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like him and his brother Aaron, like they started out making beats. I always be with them. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I got a laptop. I started making beats, and they let me making music. You feel me? Like, so without them, I probably wouldn't even be rapping.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. It's always good to have
That
partners
motivation.
that give you that motivation. Do you remember the first artist that rapped on one of your beats?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Shout out Quazo, man. Monticello.
Tell us about that record. How did it feel?
I ain't gonna lie, when it first dropped, I like folk hearing my beat. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I caught a little wave off of it. Like,
That's dope.
Like that when I really like started really getting into music.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely. That's big motivation right there.
So,
Let me ask you this. Staying on the producer tip for a minute. Was there anybody that ever rapped on one of your beats and you ain't like the song? And you ain't got to say who it was, but was there ever a song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna,
Yeah, we ain't going to call him out. We ain't going to do him like that.
It done been a couple times like that.
So how do you handle a situation like that? Do you tell them you don't like it, or do you just let it roll?
Nah, I mean, they bought the beat.
So you just got to let it roll?
Yeah, they beat.
Hey, as long as they bought it, they got the paperwork together, they do what they want, right? No, that's dope. Is that something that you ever thought about diving into, is, you know, getting into production or any other areas of the business, or are you just really focusing on being a dope artist right now?
Oh, no. When I first started, I had got my own studio.
Okay, that's
So
hard.
really, I just been rapping on my own
Yeah.
studio. But I go to the studio. I started learning myself how to make and set up the auto tune
Yeah.
and everything else.
So do you record yourself?
Yeah.
That's so important.
I had invested in one of them straight away,
Yeah.
right away.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the most valuable things that an artist can invest in, if they can, and if they got the space. Get you a little studio set up, and it ain't got to be nothing major. You could probably get a great studio set up for $1,000. If
Yeah.
you learn how to shop for the equipment, it ain't got to be all that brand new. You know what I'm saying? You better hit them pawn shops. I'm putting y'all on game right now. You know what I'm saying? But it saves you money in the long run, right?
Most definitely, yeah. Save you way more money.
Way more.
Not
money.
paying for all them studio blocks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What about your mixing and mastering? Are you outsourcing that?
Oh yeah. I just look up on YouTube. Really.
Yeah.
Look up on YouTube how to do it, and then
YouTube University.
that's how I started. And then now I just know how to really do.
Yeah.
Like,
So you know how to engineer right now as well, mix and master?
yeah.
Man, that's hard. That's a business in itself right there.
Sure.
Do you engineer for other artists?
Nah, I ain't never did it besides my homeboys, like,
Yeah, people that you're real cool with.
and little KJ, all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that you may ever pursue more at a later date?
See, I don't know. I don't know, man.
You're just focusing
Hey.
on yourself right
Yeah,
now.
I just-
Understood. You're still
Yeah.
getting yourself established.
Yeah.
I respect it, most definitely. Because it's like you want to do other stuff, but you don't want to put too much on your plate either, because then it takes away from your craft,
Yeah.
you know? But I think it's really dope that you know how to actually record yourself, because that's one step that you don't have to worry about going paying someone else to do.
For sure.
So with that being said, what was the first song that you released on the digital platforms?
True story.
True story?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What did that song mean to you that it was your first song out?
It meant a lot because everything was in there that was true.
Yeah.
So I had to release it. And it really went up, though, for my first song.
Yeah.
It really did good numbers.
Who produced it? Do you remember the producer on that one?
I did.
You produced it?
Yeah.
This guy, he's super talented. He does it all. Both you guys have a lot going on. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20.
Okay. Man, at 20 years old, you doing more than some people that are double your age. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm being dead serious. I know 40-year-olds who ain't got nothing going on. They just dead out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does it feel that you so productive at such a young age?
It feel good. Like, to keep going, like,
Yeah.
to trying to be something.
Yeah.
Trying to be bigger than ever.
Yeah. You got your pops behind you supporting you too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's big.
I make sure I stay on top.
Yeah.
And make sure I stay productive and everything. Stay on my P's and Q's for everything.
Got to. Like we said earlier, keeping your head on a swivel.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cause you got to now, like you got to.
Man.
Like, you gotta be productive, like cause there's so much going on, like you got to.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Like, especially where we from, like small town, you got to.
Yeah.
There's so much you can get into.
Yeah. You have to stay focused. While we're speaking on that, what is keeping your head focused? Because there's a lot of distractions out here.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a son on the way.
So it's bigger than you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, bigger than me now, like.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, like when they were son, like they ain't have to do this, so we feel like we gotta stay on what we supposed to do for them.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Absolutely. How old are you, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
22.
22, man. Absolutely. You got your whole life ahead of you. You got a little one on the way. Do you know if you said you have a son on the way? You're having a boy?
Yeah.
Boy, that is so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about becoming a father? I know you're not a father yet, but how do you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie, it be having weird feelings at times, but you feel me, like, cause I'm still goofing myself.
Yeah.
But, feel me, like,
hey, you're still young. You're supposed to be.
yeah, but it's something like, it ain't nothing I can't handle. You feel me? Like, I got a good support team.
Yeah.
I'll be straight.
Of course, you absolutely will, because you seem like you have great energy, and God blesses the people who are out here doing right. Sure. Especially when you take care of your kids, man. God gonna bless you immensely. And it comes very naturally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, to be all the way honest, I'm kind of a big advocate of people having kids at an earlier age. I know it can be a little tough, but like you said, you're still a little goofy. You're going to be able to have fun with your kids. Yeah. You don't want to be 50 years old just bringing a child into this world. You want to be too tired to run around with them. That is dope, man. Do you do a lot of music together?
Right.
Yeah.
Really, I only do music with them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't really do music with nobody outside.
Yeah. Absolutely. You have to make sure that you're doing music with people who are going to want to push it at the same level you do. Like, you can't be carrying all the weight, and vice versa.
Yeah.
What's the vibe like when you guys get in the studio together?
What you think? Shoot.
Just, bro, like,
I just close my eyes sometimes. I just be closing my eyes so thoughts can come to my head.
Like, they didn't really be the bro for real. Like, like, we just kicking it. Like, same way we'd kick it if we went in the studio. Yeah.
Most definitely. That good energy is there. That's dope, man. What are some of the things that you're working on right now? You know, we're talking to JK. What are some of the things that you're working on as an artist to brand yourself, get your name out there? You're here with me today, so I'm grateful for that. Thank you for being here. What are some of the other things that you're out here focusing on?
Right now, I'm focusing on the album that's dropping the 30th. We've been on top of this. And we ordered some posters and stuff to put up around.
Great idea.
And we having a little release party at Mirza Club.
Oh, yeah. I live 5 minutes from there. Let me know when y'all. I'm literally live 5 minutes from there.
Mirza.
Yeah, I'm in Lawrenceville.
Okay. Okay, it's the 1st, April 1st.
Oh, April Fool's.
Yeah,
okay.
My birthday the 30th, so we releasing on the 30th.
Happy birthday early.
Thank you.
You an Aries?
Thank you. I'm Aries, yeah.
Okay, that's dope, man. I'm a Taurus. I'm right behind you, so you know we close.
Yep, of course.
Let's talk about this album. This is something that you guys are on together.
Yeah. He gonna be on like the.
It's your album, but he's featured on it.
He gonna be on there on the deluxe.
Got you.
We ain't gonna say too much, but like we're gonna add multiple things on there.
What's the title of it?
It called JK47. Really, like. It's like the name of an AK, but it like we
I got you.
It.
That's dope. I love it. JK47. That's hard. Nobody else would have thought of that. Yeah. How did you come up with that title? That's hard.
Really, I was just thinking, and I was like, what should I? Really, I asked my partner, Lil KJ. I was just like, what should be a good name? And then he was just like, JK47 would be hard.
Yeah, it is. It's real hard.
And I was just like, oh yeah. And so I hit up the cover maker, and I reached out and told him make something.
Yeah.
Like JK47 replace AK.
So JK47, how many songs can we anticipate?
I say about 17, right?
Okay.
17.
So a good body of work. How long has it been in the works?
I say about 2 months.
Okay.
2 months.
So you've been hustling, but still taking your time with it.
Yeah, I've been making different things to add on, like the add on. So we really just had a meeting.
Yeah.
Together to put the music in place.
Yeah.
It's really hard because I got so much.
It's hard to decide. So were you a part of that process of helping him decide what records to pick and choose for the album?
I wouldn't say like with them, but like when we just be chopping it up, I tell them like, bro, you need to put this on.
Yeah.
Like,
you keep it real with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so much, cause like I ain't gonna, cause to me, bro, you can't make a bad song.
Yeah.
Like, but it's certain songs that you know go, certain songs you know won't go.
Absolutely. Yeah, just some are better than others.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you this. Would you keep it real with him? If he did a song and you were just like, no, that's not it, are you going to tell him?
Yeah. God know he'll do the same thing.
Yeah, as you should. As you should. We ain't going to hit it out the park every time. You know what I'm saying?
If everybody in your crew telling you, yeah, something ain't right.
Nah, we don't need no yes men hanging around. Them people got to go.
Yeah, but the crazy thing, the worst songs I be thinking they be bad. They be liking.
It's always like that. Every time.
The song he promoted his album for, like, he wouldn't go drop it. Like, bro, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like,
I hear that a lot, to be all the way honest. I hear a lot of artists saying, man, I didn't think that this was the one, but that's the one that took them to that next level. You got to listen to the people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Listen to the people. So let's talk a little bit more about the album. Who are some of the producers you work with on it?
I say I work with, let me think. What's his name? They send me beats. It's some people.
Yeah. I already know it's all good. They got to stay tuned for the album.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Listen, I already know as an artist, you probably get your inbox flooded with producers.
Oh, yeah.
Sending you beats. And I'm going to ask you both this, because you're a producer yourself, right? You work with other producers?
I mean, I ain't really made beats in a minute.
I got you. Understood.
I started rapping, but it ain't nothing, you feel me, like to hop back into it. I've been so locked in with the music.
Yeah.
Like, it's something I definitely get back into. But nah, not right now.
So when it comes to production, and I'm going to ask you first, being that you're a producer yourself, even though it's been a minute, you're a producer, you understand how to make a good beat. What do you listen for when these producers are out here sending your beats, or maybe you're online shopping for them? Like,
they be trying to do too much.
Say that.
They be like, and I ain't just gonna say them because I might do something, and they might think I'm doing too much. But like, you gotta, feel me? Like, you just gotta go out, like, your ear. You gotta have an ear for music.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's crazy because I'm rapping and I'm making beats. So now I'm making beats. And then I went to rapping. I was like, all right, some of the beats I made, it really ain't no room for you to rap on them.
Right.
Because there's so much going on within the beat.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely. Some of them, they just need to tone it down because there's too much instrumentation going on. And, like, you don't want to underdo it, but you don't want to overdo it. You got to have that, like, kind of, like, comfortable medium right there. What about you? Same thing, production-wise, what type of beats usually catch your ear?
Really, like, I say about now, it used to be like little baby type beats.
Okay.
But now it's like any type of beat, really.
Got you.
Like, I just made some on like a Drake type beat.
Like, that be the crazy thing. Like,
I try to make some different stuff.
Yeah. Like I don't never want to be labeled a rapper. Feel me?
I like that.
I'm an artist.
Man.
Like,
let's talk about that a little bit because, shout out to my OG. Like I was telling these guys here, my business partner is OG Bigger Rankin. You know what I'm saying? We've been working together for 12 years. In fact, he does the traveling from the basement out of this same building right here, right? And people will call him DJ Bigger Rankin. He's like, no, I'm just Bigger Rankin. He don't like having a title stamp because then that limits you too much. So it's like, you want to be known as, you're a mogul. You know what I'm saying? You do 100 different things. So I definitely respect that, You got to stand on that too.
Yeah, like there's so many other kinds of music.
Absolutely. Would you tap into other genres, like if it made sense for you?
For sure. Like, It's most definitely something I want to do.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorite artists, like Ed Sheeran, like
Oh, dope.
I listen to them.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't just say I listen to them on a daily, but
Of course, I get it.
Like I know a couple of their records.
Yeah.
Like that's something I most definitely want to get into.
It opens you up to a whole new market, a whole new audience. Most definitely. If you could jump on a record with any artist that's out there popping right now, who would it be? Male or female?
I give you a female artist. It'll be Glorilla.
Oh yeah, she hard.
I think we'll be good on the song
Big
together.
Glow.
And the artist, I say, it's a small artist right now. His name is Blow.
Okay.
Yeah, I hop on with him, but I just listen to him so much now.
Like he probably the hardest out right now.
Where he from?
He from Latonia.
Yeah,
Oh, he from his name. He goes by Blow.
Yeah.
What's his Instagram? Put me on game so I can check him out.
Like your Instagram,
_5.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not like famous, but he going up.
I love it.
Like, he got famous people on his song.
Yeah.
Like he getting there, but yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. What you guys just did was big. And what I mean by that is when you pay homage to another artist that's still on the rise, that lets me know that you guys are very humble, because some people won't do that. They will not give flowers to another artist because they don't want to see them come up before them or do better. Because you guys have that attitude, man, you're going to see big blessings. I promise you that. Most definitely. So the album is releasing, you said, on the 30th?
The 30th. Yeah, March 30th.
And that's your birthday's on the 31st?
My birthday on the 30th.
It's on the 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's why you chose that day.
But I'm going to be in the studio the 29th, like from 10 to 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm
working.
Play it, and just make music. Because folks just flooded me with beats. So I got a lot of beats.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Shout out to Spaino. Now, I know that beat producer. He just sent me a lot of beats.
Yeah. And then the album release parties at Mirza on April 1st.
April 1st.
Make sure y'all pull up and support. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So you said you got about 17 tracks that are going to be on the project.
Yeah, 17.
Who helped you narrow it down?
My boy Rashawn.
How hard was that to do? Because I'm quite sure you got a lot of music in the vault. Like, it's hard to narrow it down. You probably wanted to put all of them out there.
Yeah. Yeah, but we just sat there and decided, and then we rode to listen to him in the car. We had some.
That's dope. That's what you got to do. I think that's one of the best places to test out a song is just riding in the car to see how you vibe to it. See how it sounds coming through them speakers.
Yep.
When you pick a song that you're going to put out, how many times would you say that you listen to that song?
3 days.
Straight, back to
3
back?
days straight.
Absolutely. Because you got to know that you're feeling it.
Yeah.
That's dope. What's your most recent record?
Out or
that you put out.
Oh, forgive me. I've been I've been dropping every weekend mark.
Oh, that's dope.
And like my I got an EP coming for my album drop called Anticipation. Like it's dropping next Friday, but I got 2 singles out, Crash Out and Forgive Me. Right now, Apple Music.
Dope. So are those gonna be on the EP that's coming?
Nah.
So
Crash Out gonna be on the album.
Okay, got you. What's the title of the EP?
Anticipation.
So let's talk about that. We got this. Your time to promote it, man. How many songs? About 5?
About 5, 6.
Okay,
for sure.
That's a good number. A little appetizer.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And I named it that because like, me and Jaayk probably been rapping the same amount, but you feel me, like out of our little crew, like I'm kind of the oldest. Feel me, like I'm supposed to been took rap serious. Like, I'm supposed to been drop the album, and I chose the name of my EP Anticipation because I feel like for waiting on it.
Yeah.
Feel me, like so. I came up there and I just went with it.
I love it. And then the fact that you've been consistently dropping singles, you're building the anticipation for anticipation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
we are absolutely in an era right now as an independent artist where you can consistently put music out and it's okay.
Sure.
20 years ago, that wasn't cool. Now, with Spotify, Apple Music, you want to put music out consistently because it helps put you in the algorithms for people to pick you up and put you on playlists and stuff like that. You know, both you guys got projects on the way. Are you also doing like a release event or anything for your EP, or is that going to be for the album?
Not too much for like the EP, but I was just telling him yesterday I want to do like, not even for our album, just to do it in general, like a little community give back, like where we from. Ain't nobody really did that where we from.
Yeah.
So that'll be something to do.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah, he texted me.
You should definitely do that. And let me know when you guys decide to put it together, because like I told you, I have a morning show. I can make an announcement for you guys. You know, send me whatever it is, what you're doing, how people can get involved, and I can make sure that I do a radio announcement for you. And that's big because it's important. You know, if we are being blessed, we got to give back.
Oh God, especially where we from. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like we ain't even really pop for real, but because our town so small, like all the little kids,
they look up to you.
They look up to us. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, and they're big. Like, we really gotta say so. Like,
Yeah.
whatever we do, they watching.
Of course, 100%.
Gotta keep that in mind.
Even though you guys are still young, there's still people out there younger than you that are looking up to you, and you have to be their role models, because trust and believe they want to be just like you.
Right.
You know, and that's a good feeling right there. Since you started doing music, taking it real seriously, what would you say has been the biggest lesson you've learned about this music business?
The biggest lesson, we've been, like, when I first started, we really was, like, investing in some, like, you just got to watch what you invest in.
Or who you invest with.
Yeah, who you invest with, because, boy, we done lost.
Yeah. We had this conversation before you got here. You had to be mindful of who you spend your money with, and, you know, don't be afraid to stand on that, because there's a lot of fugazi stuff going on out here, per se. What about you? Same? Was that one of the biggest lessons you've learned, is about who you break bread with?
Yeah, and also who you bring to the table. Like,
that's a big one.
So, like, it's a lot of folk, like, I want to see eat, bro, just not with us.
So
big, like, just not with us.
A lot of folks see we going up now.
Yeah.
Now they be trying to.
Like, they would really been, like, the big eye opener, like, like, couple months back last year, like, are we PCE? What it is? Now, like, what's going on?
They all want to be a part of the movement.
You can't get in with that.
Nah, like, if you ain't been down with the movement since literally day one, I mean, along the way, you may have to bring more people in to help you with stuff, but that's exactly what they're there for, is just to help. They ain't necessarily your partners or your main team members. You got to be mindful of that. You can't do business with everybody. Because, like, the thing about doing business with people, not everybody has your best interest at heart. You get what I'm saying? You guys are young. You're still learning the business. Fortunately, you got people in your corner that's going to look out for you, and that makes a difference. What would you say is the most positive thing that's happened to you throughout your music journey so far? Let's talk on the positive side.
Positive is doing the small shows.
Yeah.
Putting our money towards the small shows.
Yeah, 100%.
And promoting and networking.
Yeah. That's major key alert right there. You got to do all that.
For sure.
Same thing for you?
For sure. Like, networking. Like, I ain't really know how big it was till, like, I had to start doing it. Like, you can get a lot of places networking, because you never know who somebody knows.
You a smart young man, bro. You both are, because I say it all the time, and I instill this to people, and I'm like, please take it to heart. Money is not always the most important thing. Like, we were talking about monetary value. There's a lot of stuff that I'll do for free because I know it's going to put me in a bigger position to get that. Networking and relationships will put you in places that money cannot.
Facts. Like, you got to keep your faith good.
Yes, absolutely. Because really, at the end of the day, if you have a bag of money, but you're an a-hole, I don't want to work with you, because you ain't fixing to stress me out. But if someone ain't got that much money, but they got that work ethic and they cool, I'm like, man, come on, let's go, let's work. So you got to build them solid relationships. You know what I'm saying? People blowing your phone up. You in high demand. He popular, you guys. I'm loving it. So the album is on the way.
It's on the way.
You know, JK47. Yes, I love the name of the album. About 17 tracks. You got Anticipation.
Sure.
EP on the way. Both you guys got bodies of work on the way. Outside of that, is there other things that you're focused on, working on, or is just mainly the projects that you're working on right now?
Other than me, like, my album, I'm finished. Like,
yeah.
So I ain't really a couple more songs. It'll be wrapped up.
Yeah. Most definitely. Have you guys ever been to South by Southwest?
Nah.
Yeah, me neither.
What is it?
What did it?
It's a big festival that's going on in Texas right now, in Austin, Texas. Yeah. Absolutely. So my suggestion, what would be, is coming up in September is the A3C Festival here in Atlanta. It's a big music festival. takes place from like Thursday through Sunday. Try to start looking now and get involved in as many events as you can, because it's going to bring people from everywhere to the city, and you could potentially meet and network with some of the right key players. You know what I'm saying? That's into September. I think the last week in September that's coming up, most definitely. Anything else that you want to, let everybody know or make sure that they know that you got coming up in the works?
Nah, just more videos, more content.
Yeah.
Album. And we just going to keep working.
Yeah.
Keep going at it.
Yeah. Is this something that you want to pursue like indefinitely? This is it for you?
Yeah, this it.
Yeah. So you have to go hard.
Came this far. We can't let up now.
Yeah.
Ain't no looking back.
Nah, for real.
God.
Yeah, we ain't hustling backwards.
Nah, can't do that.
Nah. And every now and again, life's going to throw you a curveball. You got a baby on the way.
Right.
You might have to take a small little break because, you got to make sure the baby and the family's good. But soon as everything cool, boom, you right back out there. Hit the ground running.
Like, ain't no stopping.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping. We trying to go up. Like, change, like, generational world. Like,
there you go.
Feel me? Like, out there playing out the window. Like, it's up.
I could tell you got some OGs around you. You be talking that wisdom. And I love that, because it's all the stuff that you need to know about life. Not just being a music artist, but being a man, being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a woman, you guys are fellas. You got to have that good knowledge. You got to be around the people that's going to instill that in you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so important. So make sure everybody knows where they can follow you on your social platforms.
You can follow me at I am JK on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's my Instagram. My Snap is Jalen12. Yeah, that's my Snap. And yeah, that's all I be on.
Got you. Understood. Yeah, I don't be spreading out too much.
Yeah.
It's too much to keep up with.
But yeah, mainly Instagram though.
Yeah.
I know what I be on, mainly Instagram. You can follow me at 98 Lil Pat. Just 98 Lil Pat.
Yeah.
Really all I be on. I don't be on that now.
Yeah, no, me too. It's too much to keep up with all of them. The only other thing that I would ever suggest for you guys is to get your own website.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
We got one, don't we? Yeah, we already done got
Okay, perfect. That's it. I tell artists all the time, we don't own our social platforms. It can get hacked. They can shut it down just because they don't like what we're posting. Have your own domain. So that's good that you guys got your website in place. Most definitely. What would be one thing that you want your fans or your supporters to know about you? What do you want to say to them?
Like, about me, or just say to them in general?
Either one. Whether you want them to know something about you that they don't know, or if you just want to say a message to them.
See, they don't never stop. Like, don't never stop. I know what you stopping for. Keep going. Like, the day you stop might be the day you win.
That's right.
Yeah.
You could be, that wall could be a route about to break through, and you don't gave up.
Right. Yeah. Like, they don't never give up.
Yeah. That's a great piece of advice. Right. Don't ever give up with anything, and don't let anybody ever tell you different.
Right, 'cause 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody really doing too much better than you, bro.
That's right. Big facts. What about you? What would be that piece of advice that you would offer, or what you want to tell them about you?
I offer invest in the right thing. Make sure you got a supportive team, a smart team, and a good support system for sure, because you'll get stabbed in the back first, but it's worth it though.
Yeah.
Because then you can just get better and better and just keep going at it if you really want to do it.
Like he said something real then, like you just gotta stay true, bro. Like stay true to stay true to yourself. Like just because dirt you did to you, that don't mean you do dirt. Right.
Are you sure you're not like 50? You don't look you got so much wisdom. Like, my goodness. Nah, both of you guys have a lot of wisdom. I could tell that you hang around some OGs and people that is absolutely going to instill the right information into you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got something you want to show us?
Yep. I just want to pull up the website real quick.
Most definitely. Let them see it on this camera right here. Hold it up.
Pepperconnect.org, if y'all can see it.
Let's see if we can zoom in on it. I gotta kind of tilt it a little bit. All right, there it is. Make sure y'all tap in.
All my information on there, all our information, Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Absolutely, most definitely. Before we get out of here, you already let us know where they can follow you on your social platforms. Do you have anybody in particular you want to shout out, show some love to?
The gang, all the bros.
Yeah.
That's it. Long live the guy who ain't make it here.
Yeah. What about you, fam?
Yep. Long live the guys that didn't make it to the day. Long live my grandma. I hope you see me in a better place.
She's here with you right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Spiritually.
Yep. And shout out to Wendell. Shout out to Pepper Connect. Shout out to Rashawn. Shout out to Bruh.
Shout out Bruh, Lil KJ.
Lil KJ. Just the whole family. Small circle.
Everybody that's supporting the movement, the real ones.
Sure.
Last but not least, we live. Industry's Most Wanted podcast. So I need each of you to tell me, and whoever wants to go first, what makes you the industry's most wanted.
We the youngest turn where we from.
Youngest turn.
Feel me? Like, you can't go down there without knowing about JK and Squirt or KJ or Bro.
Yeah.
Look in, like, that way set us apart.
Yeah.
Most
and
humblest way.
We ain't hating on nobody.
So
we ain't hating on nobody at all.
Yeah.
You come get some money, just not with us.
That's a great answer, though. I can tell that you guys are definitely humble. You got a good head on your shoulders. And that's going to carry you a long way, because there's a lot of knucklehead stuff y'all could be doing, man. But y'all got a good head on your shoulders. Keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? We need more young men like you guys out here, you know, really like standing on what you believe in and doing right by people.
Sure.
Yeah, we love the supporters.
Yeah.
Love the supporters.
Do you have a name for them?
For who the supporter?
Yeah.
Nah, not yet. That's
you got to come up with a
Connect family.
There you go.
Yeah,
Connect family. Since they connect with us,
don't connect with them.
Connect family.
That's it, because you think about a lot of these, like Nicki Minaj, for example, her fans are her barbs. It makes them feel more like their family and more connected to you when you actually have a name for them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can't wait to be that big to talk to them.
And it's going to happen.
Just sit down and talk to them and make sure they get a perfect show. Like you got to talk to them. Don't just perform and leave.
Man.
I know about the money, but
you sound like me talking.
You gotta make the fan, like, I be saying all the time, like, folks be snapping on their fan. Like, you can't be snapping on the fan.
No.
They just happy
paying
to
for
see
you. They pay their money for you.
Absolutely. Without the fans, where would we be? Straight like that, man. Anything else you guys got before we get up out of here?
Nah, just still be on that lookout for the 30th.
Yeah.
And April 1st.
Yeah.
What the fuck he stealing? We packing. Shots in the car, nigga know we ain't lacking. We get active. Hey, nigga talking about some beef. We send that nigga overseas. Got my partner banging C. We who them niggas wanna be. We ain't squashing. If it's something to start, we poppin'. Got the mean muggers out there jocking. We some real fools. Play that nigga like a flute.